now, don't you?
All right, that was the rock band, the All-American Rejects, performing one of their new singles, Easy Come, Easy Go, not on stage at, some concert hall, some stadium, but in the backyard of a home in Nashville. The band, whose hit songs include, of course, Swing Swing, Dirty Little Secret, and Move Along, call these sets house party tours. It's a surprise pop-up concert. There's a number of them. They're free. They've taken place in non-traditional settings, including a bowling alley.
Very nice. The band says it's their answer to overpriced venues that are pushing music lovers away because fans can no longer afford the cost of soaring concert tickets. A recent report showed that the average ticket price for the top 100 tours back in 1996 was $25.81, or about $52 adjusted for inflation. In 2024, the average ticket price is up to $135.92. Tyson Ritter, frontman for the All-American Rejects, joins us now live. Tyson, great to have you on. Where did this idea for a house party tour come about?
Hey, thanks for having me. The idea it was born out of just a real pure, intentional moment of like, let's go have fun and get back to the way we started when we started touring with this band in a van. And it was thrust from the lips of our new manager, Megan, who's a 29-year-old genius, who said, I want to put you guys at house parties again. And we did one at USC a couple weeks ago, and it felt like, this pure connection to the spirit of what rock and roll and that whole like non-denominational gathering of a love for music can create. And it's been gone for a long time, for us at least. 30 feet away up on an ivory tower, it's hard to connect to an audience, and this was a way to kind of embrace that spirit again.
Well, the reaction has just been huge. Have you been surprised at all by that?
Surprised? I have been humbled and completely shut down in, I don't know, we went out with 12 people on a sardine can steel horse of a bus. We put 50 grand of our own money together and said, let's just take a bet on people coming. And I mean, this is a crew that is sleeping on top of each other. They're all younger than us, and they're hungry. They're setting up these stages. They're catching shoes, hitting me, coming so close to knocking my teeth out as people are crowd surfing in this rite of passage moment for this Gen Z crowd. We are beside ourselves. We are rocking and rolling right now, man. This is the dream.
How do you go about picking a venue, and how much do the neighbors come into consideration? Because I imagine you can't play too late. You might get the cops called on you.
Well, we did in Mizzou. We got the cops called on us. It was their graduation day, just by the fates. And the cops came. They shut us down before we played our last song. And I walked out, and my guitarist, oh, bless him, he just goes, boo, and the crowd went feral. And I walked up to the cop and I said, hey, buddy. I said, listen, if you want these kids to get out of here peacefully, you better let us play one song. And he goes, oh man, I didn't know it was you guys. I love you. Go play. And I was like, and the crowd just went. It was just, it was evangelical, man. It was beautiful.
Well, so I imagine, I'm just thinking roughly the age that police officer could have been, right? Because for your music, for me, was very present in my mid-20s. I asked Boris, he said it was more high school for him. That's our age difference here. But it's it was at a really important time in our lives that we were hearing a lot of you. And I wonder for that police officer, I bet he was too. What was?
He was a baby. He was a baby.
Oh, was he?
Awesome.
Oh,
he was
baby.
He didn't even have I don't even think the man had facial hair. God bless.
That's amazing. Okay, well, Tyson, then to that point, I mean, is there a whole new sort of audience that you are picking up from this that's younger?
You know, it doesn't even, I wouldn't even say, of course, yeah, that's sort of been a byproduct of it, but I think for our band, we were, you know, the songs that had the band when we came up, we never really had the culture. We got lumped into this sort of definition of emo, and then when pop punk was a thing, but our songs were always sort of the driving force of the trajectory of our band, but now I feel like we're tying all the music together because we put it out through like a decade of the 2000s. So these kids that are coming and finding us for the first time, it feels like they get to discover, wow, there's this band that has all these great songs. And that I think has been the most humbling revelation of this. And forgive me, to your question before, the criteria for these house parties, you have to have a pretty decent sized yard, I think. We're really avoiding major cities. I mean, we played a barn in Ames, Iowa, at this beautiful place called the Black Contemporary, and 5,000 people. It looked like the end of Field of Dreams. We had 4 miles of cars stretched out in every direction and people running through cornfields. I mean, this is a cinematic experience in every word, and if you book it, they will come.
They will come. It sounds awesome. It looks amazing. I have one last question because we were speculating, and I'm hoping to get some clarity, not just for us, but for fans and listeners. Yeah. What is the song "My Dirty Little Secret" about? Who is it about? Can you clarify that for us? Is it Emmanuel Macron, the president of France?
Oh man, I saw that video of his lady giving him the old 1-2. But no, it's not. Maybe it'll be his theme song. Maybe they'll shut the door next time. For me, it was about, I was laying in a bit of a lullaby in Florida, running around chasing my ex-girlfriend, teasing her, and I brought it to my guitarist, and we just kind of were playing around. The song was just a sweet little joke, but those are the ones you write that are the accidents that happen and some sort of miracle of acceptance as a result. So yeah, dirty little secret. If you told my younger self that would have went, I would have said, yeah, right.
Well, that is going to be my earworm today for sure. Tyson Ritter, it is so great to have you. What fun we've had speaking with you, and I hope that you keep doing this and other bands follow suit.
You better get ready. Reject's got a record coming out in January, and I don't know, maybe we'll see you at like a New Year's party or something.
All right. I hope so. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, Tyson, thanks so much.
Thanks.
See ya.
All right, we'll be right back.